I am a fan of Golden Hoops.
Well, he has a great motor. I think a lot of people don't understand how great his motor is. He never stops moving. His ball handling, his ability to shoot the ball off the dribble and off the catch, is uncanny. I don't think there's ever been a guy in our league to be able to shoot the ball as well as he does, off the dribble or off the catch, off the ball. And he just creates so many different matchup problems for your defense, and you always have to be aware of him.
I view Steph as one of the greats of all time. You could put him in the top 10. He's been able to dominate this era in the last 10 years. So it's the ultimate level of respect, to be honest. And that's all I view it as.
Final 3 seconds. Steph between the whole roster. And threw it in. Are you kidding me? That should count for more than...
Very humble, very graceful, a champion, but he's always, he's one of those Tim Duncan type stars, just low maintenance, goes out there and does his job at a high level, and he's a winner.
Then Curry, a screen by Green, the switch to Lively, 3, Curry!
Steph is an absolute monster. He's been that in this league. He's one of the greatest that's ever done it. So you're not going to stop him, and that's not what you're trying to do. You're just trying to make it as difficult as humanly possible.
Play broke off.
Suggs went down to a knee. Looked like maybe he was hurt.
Come on, man, come on!
Now he's just feeling the pain from Curry.
I think the best player in the world is the person that is the last man standing. I believe that the best player in the world is Steph Curry.
And I saw everyone out here oohing and on with him. He's already got some.
Steph continually amazes everyone night after night. He really does. And you wonder how long he can do this, but then when you watch him approach every day, you realize why he is playing at such a high level year after year, because he works all summer. He's constantly preparing himself, getting better, but also trying to find ways to extend his window to compete at the highest level, whatever it takes, improving his body, improving his mind. He's always looking for an edge, and his work ethic is second to none.
Steph on the overplay. Steph with a steal and the save. Ricochet to DiVincenzo. Push ahead Curry. The step around, the floater up and in.
That was sweet. But you can thank Anthony Lamb because he set a little rough screen there that gave him the step.
Probably the most unique thing is his movement off the ball. CP was saying it for the last couple of days. The play doesn't start until he passes it. So, just being able to chase him around those screens, it's hard to do. They have great screeners. They work on that. They cut off of it. So, it's hard to guard. But that's probably the most unique thing about it. Most stars, they get it off the bounce, come off ball screens, but he's coming off pin downs, elevators, stuff like that. So it's a lot harder to guard.
Dance with him.
Curry with the
Come on, man.
What Steph does is something unbelievable. Like I said after the game, I just think every shot is gonna go in. When he shot it, so it's unbelievable the way he plays the game, and it's enjoyable to watch, even if you're on the opposite team.
The young fella. Right.
Here's Steph from the corner, wide open.
There you go. You called it, Sewell. Way to listen to your coach up here. You called it, Sewell. Now you know
He's a master at what he does. I've been saying that since he came into the league. Just a crafty player that can pretty much do anything off the ball. That can cut to the rim, shoot floaters, shoot threes, and then he can handle the basketball too and get down to his spot. So, I mean, I've been there. He put in a ton of work. He cares about the game. He loves his teammates. Plays with energy. So that's what you get. Every night is a player like that playing at All-Star, MVP, Hall of Fame level. You gotta respect it.
And a takeaway. Excellent defense by Boston. Oh, and now Curry gets it right back from half court, and it's good! A Curry moment in Boston. Got it off in time. And drills a...
Yes, he would be on the top of that list. I think Michael Jordan, in his era, he definitely changed basketball. But Steph Curry is the player that's on the top of that list. He just did not have a guard of that size, with that shooting ability, with that shooting range that completely changed the game. Obviously, you had very talented players along the way, but not to the degree that this guy completely changed the landscape of the league. And as you can see, the scoring, and as you can see, a lot of young players, they want to be like him and play that style of ball. So definitely the guy that we had the privilege to watch over the last 10 plus years.
Beginning of a 3-game homestand. 9 of 10 will be here. Curry, long three.
And you gotta be up on the screen if you're Al Horford.
He certainly made a lot of spectacular shots. I mean, listen, you let him shoot it in any way, he's got a chance of making it go in. He can make them guarded, he can make them from anywhere on the court, and he can make them in a variety of ways.
He should win Clutch Player of the Year for sure. Obviously, De'Aaron won it last year, and I think Steph has surpassed what he did last year. This year, he's our go-to guy in the clutch. He makes clutch shots. It'd be crazy if we could get the clutch Steph Curry, for 48 minutes. But yeah, I think he should win it. He's the best in the league when it comes to under 6-minute mark.
You got Curry. He checked it. Steph for the win. Yes, sir! His 8th career game winner! We got to get out of here. That step back is...
It's just alertness and the endurance to be alert the entire game, which is hard. That's why he's a great player, because he's got the endurance to stay alert for 48 minutes. He's done that for a decade plus, and you've got to be able to match and exceed that. And even then, he's capable of making very difficult shots, obviously. So, great player, tough cover.
And this core group, as I mentioned earlier, 12 seasons together, they've been together forever. Curry loses Brooks not once but twice. And then he makes another one. His 4th three. My goodness. 15-2 Warriors run.
But when you got the ball in Steph's hands, you know you're going to get a great shot. We don't really got to call much. They're going to make the right play every time. Steph's been doing it all year. Whenever the game's on the line, he always comes up big for us, and we have no worries when it's a close game.
Curry. Sabonis. That's the last thing you want to see. Curry puts in an acrobatic shot. Monk running, and Green powers into it.
Steph Curry coming over half court and having that fear, or he's running all over.
The fans have been a little pensive. Curry, 3! And that's the next option with that.
Yeah, he just has he's played with those guys for so long. He just has an innate ability to get a bucket when they need to. And he knows when you're going to try to overplay him. And he got probably too many back doors for us. And like I said, you give him credit for being able to get to his spots when he needed to.
The two challenges are this. One, he's the most incredible shooter ever. And two, he just runs and runs and runs and runs all game long. The conditioning part of what he has and inside him too is I don't know if there's again been anybody better.
Comes Curry. Ahead it goes to Lee. Back to Steph for the
lead. Chasing Steph here, it's not easy to do that in 1 week. Because if you ask him, Steph never stops moving. And so and again, I don't think I've ever seen Steph get a jump shot blocked in his career, and that's a long career. And so,
decides to set up some offense. Surprise! Steph Curry gave it up. And in the corner of his eye, he saw Gary Payton.
You know, it's tough. You know, I'm 240 pounds chasing around Steph Curry. You know, that's a different level of shape you kind of got to be in. But, you know, when you know you're playing against one of the greatest, I'm going to sign up for that challenge.
Bullock's got 11. That balance that I talked about earlier. Straight line drive. Steph Curry through contact finishes in a foul.
To see him come out and have the game that he had just kind of sums up Steph.
9 rebounds by Curry. They trap him here. Throws it blindly and gets it back for a triple. Oh, he hit it again!
At the end of the day, I mean, you still got to go out there and play. I mean, you can watch all the film in the world and he can still go for a 40. So.
Any blocking Tyus Jones. The deflection out to Steph. That's who I want.
He finds a way to still like get a mid-range 2 off. Sometimes I'm sitting there like, wow, how's he still do it? But he has just a knack for scoring. With
lead in the ball. 2 men jumping. Curry will back up on Bogdanovich for 3.
You gotta find him, and you gotta find him in transition. You gotta, really do a great job of chasing him when he's coming off screens off the ball. Got to be as physical as you can, and your big's got to be up when he screens on the ball. And you can never relax. It's a tremendous challenge. It's a challenge to chase him and challenge him and just do the best you can with him. And when he hits a few, which he will, you just take it out and try to go the other way. And the next time down, you try to start all over again.